What's your favorite to draw, Betty or Veronica?
Probably Betty, I guess.
Hey, this is Mark at the Jim and Dan Comic and Toy Show in Dayton, Ohio. I'm here with Craig Boldman and Jeff Shultz. They are the writers and artists of some of the Archie comics.
I began working at DC Comics. I did some Superman comics for a while. My editor there retired, and so I looked around for what else I wanted to do and met Victor Gorelick, who was the Archie Comics editor. And he had been familiar with my work, and he invited me to do some work for them. That was back in 1994. From there, I started doing the Archie newspaper strip and the Jughead comic book, and I also did stories for the other Archie titles as well. And that's continued to this very day.
So I think it's probably the most promising favorite work that you've done.
Well, certainly the most well-known.
Little poll here. Who do you prefer, Betty or Veronica?
Well, I mean, on a given day, it could be one or the other, but let's say today, Betty.
How did you get started working on these Archie books?
Well, I started in '95. I was first in doing the digest stories, and then I went to one of the regular books. It was the Veronica book. And then when Dan DiCarlo was fired, they put me on the Betty and Veronica. And I did that for 11 years. And then I just did some like random things, digest stuff. Pretty much the only thing they put out today, I think, are digests.
What have you been doing lately? What do you got coming down the pipeline?
I do some stories for my friend. He puts out a book. It's called Jeddah Adventures. It's an Archie type book. It's like futuristic Archie.
So we've got several projects. I work with a fellow named Tim Fuller on a comic series called Captain Catnip, and then I have a series of my own called Tailypo that I publish periodically, and I'm also doing commission artwork.
We look forward to your guys' future endeavors, and this is Mark at Jim and Dan's Comic and Toy Show.